Hey guys, it's me, Alexis Reborn here, coming at you with another video, and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you were new. So today I'm in another spot. I'm over here by where my TV is, where I keep my dolls. I thought I would show you guys my dolls behind me. Also, so today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a how to start reborning video, or what you need to start reborning and how to just get into it and why I started. So this is gonna be a long video, so grab your snacks, grab your juice, sit down, relax, find a comfortable spot so we can get started. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Feelings I never feared. Oh, you are my sunrise on the darkest day. Got me feeling some kind of way. Make me wanna savor every moment.
So I have my iPad here, my tablet, whatever, here, and I have everything I need. Well, it's not gonna focus, but I have everything I need here. Just everything. Sorry if you can't like the door open and close it. My room is like in the front of the house, and if you hear cars passing by, I'm sorry. So basically what I wanted to do when I first started, people ask this question all the time. I get this question every single day. Why did you want to start reborning? And sorry if I'm looking down. I took some notes to ask me the questions. I just really wanted to start reborning is just to see. I always like the art of these dolls, how they look, like everything. Like that's my thing. Like, how does someone capture such beauty in these dolls? Because these are dolls, but they're pieces of art. People paint them just like they paint a painting. People spend time on these dolls just like they spend time on a sculpture. So it's a piece of art. It might be a doll, yeah, but it's a piece of art. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it was like to paint these dolls, and to be honest, to give everyone a chance at getting one of these dolls, because I know everyone wants, well, not everyone, but a lot of people want these dolls, but they can't because they're too expensive. And when I was getting into this doll, like my first doll was Alicia right there, and she was $80 from Paradise Gallery. I always wanted one that looked realistic, but I didn't have the money for one that looked realistic. I still don't, but I work my butt off to get one of these dolls, and I know these dolls take a lot to make. Trust me, because I started. I know all the money it takes to make these dolls, but it's just it takes a lot to make these dolls, but it's not $5,000 worth to make these dolls. My time is not $1,000. The kits themselves is not $1,000. What I charge for like a Liam kit, people will charge double. I charge around like $400, $500 to make a Liam kit. Some people charge almost $2,000 to make a Liam kit. The Liam kit will be right here, and like the price of that kit is only like $100. For me to make like the what kit do I like right now? The Ashley kit. I'll put the Ashley kit right here also, and that kit is only like $40, I think, and maybe even that. And people be charging like $600. I see you have to like make a profit, but it's just a point of scamming people at this point. I don't know. It's just, I just wanted to do these so everyone got a chance to do it and try to make it affordable for everyone. I always make a profit. I charge $100 for me to paint the doll, plus the kit, the body, and the eyes, unless it's a closed eye doll. And that's it. So like for a littler baby, for a bigger baby, I might charge like $150 to paint, or plus the kit and then like, you know, the body, the eyes. But for the most part, it's just, you know, I'm gonna make my money back, so yeah. And I know people like to make a profit off of them. That's why I charge $100 for me to paint, $21 for me to do the hair. That's just my prices. Everyone is different, but that's why I started, to make it easy for everyone to get one. I want everyone to have a doll from my collection, or from me in their collection, just to make it affordable. That's why I really wanted to start. But that's enough of that. Let's get into what you need to start reborning. So let's get into it. So I have researched this for days, 2 days actually, researching everything you need, everything I use that you need to start reborning. I did it all the way from the kit to the body of the doll. So the kit, the body, the other supplies you need, and I went from Bountiful Baby, Dolls by Sandy, Amazon. I have a little bit of the hair that I use, but I don't root, so I don't know. I don't root yet. And then the temperature, because I got that question asked. I think that was the only question that someone asked about reborning, is the temperature. And I also went live and constructed a whole bunch of stuff. So I have a lot for you guys on this thing. But like, let's get into it, because it's gonna be a long video, I feel. I'm gonna try not to make it that long, but it might still be long. So the first thing that I have on here is supplies on Bountiful Baby. So Bountiful Baby is great for kits. Their kits are really cheap. Personally, I only buy my kits from Bountiful Baby and Dolls by Sandy. And you know, if you guys really want another kit from somewhere else, you guys don't find what you like on there, I do tend to go to another website. But for the most part, I do Bountiful Baby or Dolls by Sandy. That's why I got all my supplies from. So it is kind of expensive for the most part, but I've did a compare and contrast. You know, use your judgment for what you want to pay for. I'm gonna show you some pictures and stuff. I might show you like little clips of my stuff that I have in my collection of reborn items, but for the most part, it's gonna be pictures offline with the prices. But I've written down all the prices on here. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, but the first thing I said was glass beads. When somebody was like, asked me this question is, what is the stuff that you put in the doll legs to make it weighted? Which is glass beads. Okay, I found some. I know some people go on Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, on eBay to get the glass beads. I personally don't. I just don't trust eBay, but from seller to seller, you know. But they do have it on Bountiful Baby. That's where I get mine from. And they're $2.99 per pound. So yeah, that's what it's called, the glass beads, and they're $2.99 a pound. That's what I get. I usually get 8 pounds, and it can do me at least 4, maybe 3 littler dolls and like 1 big doll. I did 3 little dolls and 1 big doll. I got all out. So that is what I use them on, you know, give or take, depending on the heaviness and what you like your doll to feel like. So, you know, give or take, that is what I use. The next thing was Angel Silk. I do not recommend getting Angel Silk from Bountiful Baby, but I did, and I liked it, but you gotta use a lot to stuff your baby with. And I just have another little tip that's just another little thing that's better. I don't know what to say. Another product that is a lot better and for a lot cheaper. But for Angel Silk, which is this, it's $3.95 for 4 ounces on Bountiful Baby. Like I said, I don't recommend getting that for only 4 ounces, but I did, and it lasted me like 2 dolls, 3 dolls, and I got 6 of them, 4 or 6 of them, I don't remember. Next thing I said, we're going into paints. So that part was more of like what you put inside your doll, because those are the only things. Also, I think I got them on here. Yeah, I'm just going in the order that I put, or that I thought. But that's just mainly what you put in the doll. The next is the outside. The paints from Bountiful Baby. They do have a set of small eight colors. I'll put it right here, and probably a list of all the colors. And that's $29.95, you know, plus tax and shipping. But it retails for $29.95 without tax and shipping and everything. So that's what all these that I'm saying. It's $29.95. I got it. They're like a nice size jar. I wish I had one to show you, but I'll probably put a little clip up there. They're a nice little size. And I 100% recommend it. When you're first starting Reborn, get them. But that's not what I started with. So if you want to be like me and start what I started with, that is not what I started with. But I did buy those, and they are really good, so I can tell you. Then the brushes, I do not recommend getting them on here. Personally, just personal preference. But if you want to get the name brand Baby Stroke, that's the only one I know, Baby Stroke, Battle for Baby brushes, whatever, you can go on there. But for the brush set of 5, which is right here, it's $24.95. And personally, for 5 brushes, $24.95 is not good. I like quantity over quality sometimes, but if you want some good quality brushes, I guess you can go buy those. But I didn't, so I don't know how they work, and just because I don't want to pay that much for 5 brushes. And then I also went for their separate brushes, because they do sell separate brushes on their website, and I looked, and they're around $3.99 each for each of their brushes. Their paint palettes, you know, the little paint palettes, little circular things. I'll put a picture up there, hopefully. So, which is $4.99, and you have your glass ones. But that one is $4.99 for the aluminum one. I personally don't care if it's plastic, glass, aluminum. I like the plastic ones; they're cheaper, but they do have them on there. And then a New Wave oven on there compared to another New Wave oven on there for I don't know if they have them on Bountiful Baby. I mean, you can look, but this is what I put: a New Wave oven, because this is what you're gonna need to bake your dolls if you're using heat set paint. I only got all the heat set paint stuff because that's what I use personally, because you guys asked what I used and how I started. I got my New Wave oven off of Mercari. It's a secondhand seller shop. But if you want to go buy a brand new one, it is $100. Mine was brand new, so I recommend looking on there. Mine was brand new in the box, wrapped up perfectly fine. And it hadn't been used. So, and I got mine for $40 compared to $100. So I recommend looking on there instead of like $100. The sponges, I don't know if they have them on Bountiful Baby because I never looked, but they are $2.99, which is the cotton wedges. I want to try the beauty blenders, but I use the cotton wedges, and they're $2.99 each. For like $25, I think. I'll tell you my stash and the ones I got too. Now, their doll kits on Bountiful Baby range from, or doll kits in general, not on Bountiful Baby. They do, and this is where I buy mine, so from $15 when they're on sale, I took like a whole screenshot of them, compared to, $15 to $106, I think is how much I saw, maybe $110 per kit, so there you go. Now we go to Dolls by Sandy. This is where I got my paints from, and stuff like that. So, they do have 34 Genesis heat set colors, for $113. That's the one I got because I knew I was going to be using a lot of colors and stuff like that, and it was just practical Then 8 colors for $24 and stuff like that. But as I'm thinking about it now, it was a nice purchase, I guess. That's just one I got. I don't know if you can find one cheaper, but that is just the one I got for $113. And then for each color on there, I might do a little screenshot of that, was $3.79 each. So it's cheaper to buy the 34 colors for $113 than the $3.79 for each little color, you know? So yeah. And I'm not sure what the Bountiful Baby thing is for each. I didn't get that, but if I figured it out, I'll put it up on the screen right now. Also, compared to their Bountiful Baby, their glass beads are a lot more expensive. They're, instead of $2.99 a pound, they are $3.99 a pound, or $7.78 for 2 pounds. You can upgrade to the 2-pound bags. They do have $8 brushes, or not $8. They have 8 brushes for $36.55. Bountiful Baby is cheaper, but you are losing 3 brushes. I did not see what their brushes cost separately. But from Dolls by Sandy, I just got their colors, their paints from there. That's all I get from Dolls by Sandy's. Also, we're gonna go to Amazon now. Their polyfill is what I like. This is what I get. I have a big bag over there. I'll put it up on the screen in my big bag, and the one I got from Amazon that I did use some out of already, which was $12 for 20 ounces, which was a lot better than $4 for 4 ounces. So $12 for 20 ounces is a lot better, in my personal opinion. But Walmart has 50 ounces for 8 something. It was like $8.87, I think, at my store. So in my opinion, that is a lot better. 50 ounces is a lot of cotton if you plan on making a lot of these dolls, which I am making big dolls, little dolls, all type dolls. So in my opinion, and you use less of it because it is denser and thicker. They do have the they do have the baby soft one, but I did not buy that. I just bought the regular polyfill, and it's soft and it feels nice in the baby. So my personal opinion, polyfill works good as angel silk. Except angel silk feels like someone pulled cotton balls apart, and it's just so soft, you know. So yeah. Oh, but also when you have like 3/4 arms, you know, when they, like Mia, when Mia's this one, if you didn't know, she's here. She has like the 3/4 arms, like her arm starts here. See my finger, it starts here. And when you are feeling her arm joint thing, polyfill works a lot better. You use less, it's more fluffy, gives them like a shoulder like thing instead of like hanging all down, because that's not how shoulders are, my opinion. So polyfill does work a lot better, and I've tried both. Angel silk is great, but for the price, if you want to keep it in a nice little budget, polyfill is where it's at. Also, I found on Amazon their glass beads. It's $40. It was 39 something, but I just rounded up to 40 for 15 pounds, which I guess is a lot cheaper, because 8 pounds cost me $40 on Bountiful Baby. So it's just a lot cheaper. So the hair, I get my hair from the beauty supply store mostly, and they also have some hair on Sam's Beauty, which ranges from literally 99 cents for one bundle, the little bundle weave hair, if you know, to, you know, hundreds of dollars for the human hair. At my beauty supply store, you can get one bundle for like $4, $3, I think. But for the more like I think it's 4 or 5 bundles in there, you can use it's $21 for me. So that's what I get just closer to me. You don't have to wait for the shipping or anything and pay for shipping. It's only $21.95 for human hair, depending on what you want. And for my last question, the question that I got was, what temperature do you use? Let me tell you, each New Wave oven is different, but the temperature I use is, I'm not 100% sure, but on my New Wave oven it has levels, so I use level 6, and I put it in there for 7 to 8 minutes. I like mine on 7. I don't know, it cures it perfectly fine. 7 minutes is enough time. But you just gotta, when I first did my first doll, I wasn't afraid of it melting. I didn't really care at this point because of my first doll. It was more like a test doll. So get a cheap seconds kit. Seconds kits range from like $15 to like $40, depending on the kit. I recommend getting one of those. And testing out your New Wave oven, or the test limbs. I know they're on Dolls by Sunday. They are $6, or $3 each for a limb. So I recommend that, getting some test limbs to test out your oven, test out your painting. Test limbs are great. I use test limbs all the time. Test dolls, you know, they sell for really cheap. So if you guys ever want like a cheaper test doll, because all my dolls are cheap, to be honest, compared to some of the other dolls, in my personal opinion. Yeah, so you can like get some test dolls and stuff like that. Just when you first do your doll, whether the oven's new, old, watch the doll and make sure it doesn't burn. Open a door. Make sure you have the door open because of the fumes and stuff from the doll. It's not too strong. It's more like a subtle smell. But open the door wherever you are. Open a window wherever you're doing. I do it by my sliding door because I'm in my house. So this right here, or over here, literally, let me show you guys. Over here is the front of my house because my room is in the front. And then our house goes all the way around. And then on the side of the house, this is literally the side of our house. Oh, not literally the side of the house, but back way in the back, in our kitchen area, we have a slide-in door that leads to the side of our driveway. So, which is weird, but I just opened that door, and because I cooked my dolls in my kitchen and my New Wave oven. Okay, so this part I got interrupted and didn't finish. I'm telling you guys, but do not put it. I cook my dolls in my kitchen. This is where I am. It's my studio for right now, temporarily. But that's my New Wave oven right there. This is my oven. Do not, and I repeat, do not cook your dolls in your regular oven. Do not cook your dolls in your regular oven. First of all, the temperature of the dolls of your oven is like not, I mean, it's like inconsistent, so it will burn your doll most likely. And then you also cook in your oven, and the fumes from the dolls will kill you. So like if you eat it, so like do not cook. I repeat, do not cook your dolls in your convectional oven, which is that oven in your kitchen. Do not cook your dolls in that oven. Take the time and get a New Wave oven. I showed you prices. Go get one. Do not cook your dolls in your oven. Do not. So after that, you probably gonna want to start, and you're probably gonna want to watch tutorials on how to paint the reborns, you know, because I know that was what I was looking for and everything. And I wasn't really gonna put this in the video. I was just gonna end it here, but I decided to put it in a video. So personally, I have just no hate to anyone out there. I love all of the people who are trying to help us younger reborn artists in the making start. But personally, who I like to watch and who I don't like to watch. Okay, so just a couple of people that I like to watch. I'll put everybody that I say in the description down below. It's just everybody that I personally like to watch. I like to watch Miracle Baby's Nursery. She is fantastic. When I tell you, fantastic at tutorials. They're so long, and she's just so like just so great. Just helping people make dolls. Like, she's the person that helped me with my last doll and this doll. Like, her tutorials are so in-depth and I love watching her. And also the custom dolls, let me look. customdollbaby.com, that's her YouTube channel name. It'll be all linked in the description. Her tutorials are fantastic. They have helped me with the temperature of my reborn new wave oven, the doll wigs that I do, nail tips. Like, she is fantastic. I love her. They are just so many good ones, but those are my top two. Those are the only ones that I watch on a regular basis. Them top two. Also, I'll be making some tutorials also soon, but not yet. So those two so far, especially those two are the best, in my opinion. You know, I do watch Jackie Ortiz's videos, and she is the best. One of my favorite reborn artists out here. I love her dolls. I love the way they look. You know, she's made a long way. But I do not like watching her tutorials. They are so hard to follow. I feel like they can be a little longer. She can put a little bit more in-depth details in there. That's the type I like. I like long tutorials. So, personally, I don't really like to watch her tutorials. Stephanie's is really good, kind of. I like her tutorials a little better. But Jackie, I just don't really like her tutorials that much. And it's a few other ones, but her just came to mind. I was trying to watch her ethnic baby tutorials because she is a pro at ethnic babies, but her tutorial skills are not the best. But no shade to her. I love her. I love watching her videos and Stephanie's videos and everyone. So no shade to her, but personally I just don't like her tutorials. But those two that I said, I really like watching on a regular basis, which they will be down in the description, all the stuff linked. Also, if you want a baby by me, I will be selling some pre-made babies in the month of March, and also some customs. I'm doing more customs for March and April. I might take a break on the 21st, which is Easter, which is my birthday. I'm taking a break for that, like, little week, just to get party plan stuff done. But after that, I'll be back onto my routine. So if you order the end of March, I could get it done by April. Especially if you order right now, I can have it done by March, the middle of March. But if you order in the beginning of April, you know, I will work all the way. Or like, say you order in the middle of April, it probably won't be done till May. I try to have my dolls done by 2 weeks, no later than 2 weeks, and shipped out by the time I'm done stuffing it and everything. So yeah, but if you make dolls, if you buy a doll that's already made on my thing, it'll be shipped out as soon as possible after I do my little box packing videos, and it'll be shipped out. So also my Instagram will be down there if you want to contact me. Also my website will be down there if you want to buy a reborn from me, and anything else down there. And also comment down below any questions that you have for me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's pretty long, but thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. Peace. Bye.